Now a 7-4 chance, Moleboard, locally trained here, of course, at Cheltenham. Nick the Brief and Kingsmill for Ireland. Nick the Brief, a local, both 8-1. Crumpet Delight, 12-1 on the same mark. Another of the Irish challengers, Toby Tobias, also 12-1 is Slalom. 14-1 Russell, 16-1 from 12 Sir Blake, 16-1 Rebel Song, and 25-1 Bar.
Peter.
And they're running, and Moleboard, in fact, just a little bit slow. He just checked a bit as they jumped off. He's only got one behind him at the moment, and that's Winter Haven. They race towards the first and over it, and Lucky Baloo goes on. Lucky Baloo for Ireland with the advantage. Young Charlie Swan, having only his second ride at Cheltenham. He broke an arm in the 87 Triumph Hurdle, and he leads them, Lucky Baloo, with Matt Barr right up there on the inside. Then up there on the outer is Nick the Brief and Korea Bay just in behind him, but it's Lucky Baloo taking him along. Lucky Baloo from Nick the Brief, behind them Matt Barr, and then Korea Bay. Behind Korea Bay is Rubaid in the Czech colors, and just behind them Romful Prince. And King's Mill is the back marker of the 25 at the moment, and Lucky Baloo making it from Nick the Brief. Then making good ground to join the leaders, Woodlands Genpower. You see him towards the far left of the picture, but that's Lucky Baloo towards the right from Nick the Brief. Then Met Bar, then Korea Bay, and then Woodlands Genpower towards the left, the light colors with the dark V. Pecked a little bit there, and a faller there, and another schedule has gone at that one. Peter Scudamore on the floor, the champion jockey, is yet to rise, but he's up on his feet now. Peter's up on his feet. Another schedule continuing riderless. There he is, the rider of the champion hurdle winner yesterday. Lucky Baloo, meanwhile, takes them along in the lead. From Korea Bay, Slalom well there too, and also right in the picture is West Way. Kingsmill still the back marker. Lucky Baloo still the leader. Lucky Baloo from Korea Bay, West Way, Nick the Brief, Romful Prince just in behind them. Then comes Toby Tobias and Met Bar and Slalom, and behind Slalom is Rebel Song, and in the center of the, well, towards the rear of center, really, if that's not too harsh. He's got 6 behind him, and he's a little bit towards the outside, the Gamble Moleboard. As they run downhill, Lucky Baloo in the lead from Korea Bay and Nick the Brief, and on the inside, West Way, as they come towards the 5th of the 13 flights, incidentally, in all. Toby Tobias is going well. Slalom well there on the outside. Met Bar's just in behind them. And Moleboard has got 3, 6, 7 behind him now. And Simon Cowley having his first ride at the festival, making ground towards the outside. And as the course announcer makes that announcement that he is making progress, there's a great roar from the crowd. Coming down to the 6th with Nick the Brief and Korea Bay and Lucky Baloo on the inside. Sir Blake has made good progress. Slalom's not far behind the lead. And also making quite good ground is Rocky Pitt with Russell behind him, and then Moleboard on the outside and Toby Tobias holding his place. As they race towards the 4th from home, though, it's Nick the Brief and Lucky Baloo from Toby Tobias, who's been going strongly throughout. Then Korea Bay. Then Moleboard making good ground towards the outside now, with Slalom also. As they begin the run downhill, Nick the Brief from Toby Tobias. Then comes Slalom. Then making good ground is Rocky Pitt with Moleboard on his outside as they race down towards the next, and Rebel Song's not out of the picture. It's Nick the Brief, Toby Tobias, these two now. Moleboard still making ground, little Moleboard over on the far side with Simon Cowley, and Kingsmill coming there strongly too. Kingsmill made a mistake at that one though. It's Nick the Brief now from Toby Tobias, then comes Slalom, and then Molboard, and then Rebel Song in behind them with Russell following them. Coming down to the second last now. Toby Tobias, Nick the Brief, Slalom, then comes Molboard. Slight mistake by Molboard at the second last, and he's lost a bit of ground there. They're rounding the home turn, and it's Slalom who's hit the front now from Nick the Brief, Toby Tobias, and Molboard coming again towards the stand side. Rebel Song over on the far side. Sir Blake coming there on the near side. Slalom is going to land in the lead. Slalom lands in the lead from Rebel Song on the far side. Sir Blake's a faller. It's Slalom with the advantage now from Rebel Song as they race up towards the line. Slalom on the near side. Rebel Song finishing well over on the far side. Slalom and Rebel Song. Russell's finishing strongly over on the far side now. It's very close indeed. Rebel Song, Slalom at the line. Rebel Song is just going to win it for me. It's a photo. Rebel Song and Slalom in a photo from Russell in third. Rebel Song and Slalom past the line in a photo with Russell in third. It's close, this one. Slalom the finisher on the near side, and over on the far side, Rebel Song. This is Molboard, who made the mistake at the second last, and that virtually put pay to him. He tried to come there at the last, but there was no more steam left in him. The stuffing had been knocked out of the biggest gamble of the meeting at that second last, and it finally resulted in a photo between number 20, Rebel Song, and number 27, Slalom, with Russell third and Nick the Brief fourth.
And first, number 20, Rebel Song, 14-1. And second, number 27, Slalom, 12-1. And third, number 25, Russell, 14-1.